I wanna hear you say that you only want me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know you guys love the super long cleaning videos because it gives you all the cleaning motivation you need to go ahead and just click play and then clean along with me. So last month I actually compiled a few of my favorite cleaning videos that I have made in the past, and I went ahead and put them into one video, and that way you were just able to get all of your cleaning motivation all in one super long video. And I had asked you guys if that would be something that y'all would want to see in the future, and you guys said yes. So I decided to go ahead and compile all of the cleaning videos that I'd shared in October and put them into one video so you guys can get all the cleaning motivation you are needing today. So definitely give this video a big thumbs up if this is something that you would like to see again, and I hope you guys get all the cleaning motivation that you need today. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today it is very late. It is just past 10 o'clock. Everybody is asleep right now, but I am awake still. I am actually just going to be cleaning my main living area right now. We had a really busy day and a really busy, just not busy, but just like a fun family night where we didn't really do a whole lot. We didn't really do our nighttime cleaning routine as we usually do. And I also was just editing a video, so I am just now getting back to like cleaning the house. But it is pretty late, so I'm actually going to be doing kind of a different kind of video for you guys. I'm just going to be doing my bottom living area, just like my kitchen and our living room and dining room. And then tomorrow when I wake up, I'm actually going to be taking you guys upstairs and we are going to be cleaning the guest room and also the boys, or the guest room slash playroom, and then also the boys' bathroom. So I thought it would be kind of fun to do like half after dark, half daytime cleaning, because I asked you guys over on Instagram, and I feel like a lot of you guys love the after dark, but a lot of you also love the daytime. So let me know if you guys kind of like this like mixed daytime and nighttime all in one. I don't think I've seen that before, but I felt like it would be kind of fun because you get the best of both worlds. Anyway, I am just talking and talking. I'd like to kind of keep my intros a little bit short so you guys can kind of get right into it. But the last thing I want to tell you is this video is actually going to be having, this video is also going to be having a giveaway for you guys. Now this is not sponsored at all, but if you've watched me for a while, you know that I love brandless products. I've used them for 9, 10, 11 months or so, so almost a year. And I just love them. They only have, everything on their website is $3, and it's like more natural and organic. And they just launched a bunch of cleaning products, so I actually reached out to them and asked if they would be willing to do a giveaway for you guys, because you guys know I love doing that. I actually have a giveaway going on right now, so I'll link that up here for you guys so you guys can check that out. But they sent me all the new cleaning products that they have. They have all different ones, and I am going to be, instead of just showing you which ones they have for the giveaway, I thought it would be better to actually use them and show you and tell you how I felt about them. And then towards the end of the video, I will talk about how to enter that giveaway, and I will also leave the information in the description box below. And I believe this giveaway is just for if you are in the US, because I don't believe they ship outside of the US, but I will leave that information for sure in the description box below. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get some good cleaning motivation. So as usual, I am just starting out in my kitchen, and I am just going to be clearing off our counters. I do have a lot of stuff on my counters, but a lot of it is for my 50,000 subscriber giveaway that I have going on. That will be going on for just a few more days until October 3rd. So make sure that you are entered into that, and if you are not already, you still have a few more days.
Like a warning, could have slept here for days. I felt your heartbeat, felt your mouth breathe, but it's not real. We were close to see the sun, but close.
Now it is finally starting to feel a little bit like fall here, so we actually went to the store this week and picked up some apple cider. Let me know what kind of fall drink you like. Our family really loves hot cocoa and apple cider, and I feel like we don't drink it that much throughout the year, but really around fall and Christmas time we start to drink it a lot, and I am just so excited because it really just kind of signifies fall for us. So I wanted to let you guys know a little bit about the giveaway. So Brandless is going to be offering all of their cleaning products to one winner. I am so excited that they were willing to do this for you guys because you know I love giving back to you. So whoever wins will be getting all 8 of these products. Now I will have a link down below, so be sure to follow that link. So the first way to enter the giveaway is of course to become a subscriber if you are not already. And then also in that link I will have a few other ways that you can get additional entries. Now this giveaway is open if you are in the US. Let me know down in the comments below if you have ever tried Brandless or not. I do also have a link down below if you decide to order from them. I have been using them for so long and I really love them. I've mostly tried a lot of their food, but a lot of their other products are really amazing as well. So if you do decide to order through them, definitely click on that link because that will save you $6 off of your order. So next I'm just going to be unloading my dishwasher, and if you watch my channel you know that I usually always unload my dishwasher in the morning and then load it up at night and run it at night, but we ended up having a lot of extra dishes this day, so I had to run it around dinner time. And then I am just going to be loading it up with a few of the extra dishes that I have tonight. Let me know if you guys run your dishwasher at night like I do. I have found that it just makes it so much nicer because then I can start from scratch and then I just have all my dishes cleaned and ready to go in the morning. These are the 2 dish soaps that Brandless sent me. One is the balsamic grapefruit and one is in the scent lilac. I have actually gotten the grapefruit one before and I really love it. It smells really fresh, but I have not ever tried the lilac, and I'm not usually into florals very much, but I actually felt like this one was a soft enough floral that I could actually enjoy it. But I think of the 2, my favorite is definitely still the grapefruit. Let me know if you guys like floral scents or if you guys like fruity scents like me. And if you've been watching my cleaning videos for a while, you probably recognize that I have my stoneware dish from Grove Collaborative, as well as my cleaners and my Bubble Up dish brush. But on the other side, I actually got this new thing. I saw it on Grove Collaborative and I haven't been able to find it since, but I did find it over on Amazon, and it is the same type of thing as my Bubble Up dish brush, but instead I believe it's called a Bubble Up sponge dish, and I found mine on Amazon, so I have actually saved that into my Amazon favorites link, so I will have that in the description box in case you are wanting to find that. And I also have my Grove Collaborative link in the description box below as well. That is where I usually get a majority of my cleaning products. So if you are interested in checking them out, be sure to use that link so that you can get several free goodies as well. So normally I would just be putting all of these dishes into my dishwasher, but I just wanted to go ahead and hand wash a few so that I could really try out the dish soap and see how they lathered up and see how they smelled as well. And I was really impressed. I felt like it lathered up really nicely, and it also had a really good scent.
Focus, breaking up from our life as we know it. If someone had told me that I will take off and find something greener, greener than
And now it is time to clean my sink. This is something I do every single day, and a lot of you guys have messaged me saying that you have started doing this as well. I feel like it just makes your kitchen so much cleaner feeling, and honestly, it is just so satisfying to me to clean my sink. I do not know what it is about this, but I just find it so satisfying.
You, I know it's alright. You read my mind, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got style, the way your body makes my heart beat sound. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life. Oh, I want you. We do this every day, we do this love for life. You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine.
To clean up my countertops, I usually just use an all-purpose spray, but Brandless actually has a granite and stone cleaner, so I went ahead and used that, and I really liked it a lot. I felt like it worked really, really well on my counters, and it did not leave any residue or anything. And then the cloth that I am wiping it down with is just my Grove Collaborative microfiber cloth. And then to wipe down my table and chairs, I am just using the Brandless multi-surface spray. I've actually gotten this one before and I really like it. It has a really soft scent. It's probably not my very, very favorite scent, but it definitely is good. And again, I like that this one does not leave any residue behind. And I know I've mentioned this before to you guys, but I actually get a ton of questions about my table, and this was actually handmade for us when we lived in Georgia. I was trying to find the information of the people who made this for us, and I have not been able to find it, but if I do come across it, I will definitely let you guys know in case if you guys are in the area.
To think about all the ways I'm making you smile. I know I am what you need, and boy, you're just my type. Deep down, I know you want it. You wanna take a leap and jump in.
Next, I'm just going to clean off my stainless steel appliances, and still my favorite thing to use on my stainless steel appliances is my e-cloths. I have been using these for close to a year now, and I just love them. So to wipe everything down, I am actually just using the all-purpose e-cloth, and then once everything is nice and cleaned, I am just going to dry it off and polish it with a glass and polishing cloth. And this really works so amazing. It leaves 0 streaks, and all you have to do is wipe it down with water. And I also get a lot of questions about where I get my e-cloths from. I actually get them from the e-cloth website because they are a little bit cheaper there and they have free shipping as well. So I will have that link down below if you are interested. but they also have them on the Grove website and also on Amazon. And if you don't want to buy them online and you just want to buy them in a store, you can also pick them up at Ace Hardware, I believe. Moving into the living room, it wasn't really too bad in here because our boys usually do a quick pickup in the living room and just tidy everything up into their toy bin. But there were a few that they missed, so I went ahead and put those away. And I just want to point out this toy bin. If you guys do not have one in your living area, I highly suggest that you grab one. You can get them from Walmart, Ross, just any stores. You can use any kind of bin you want. But if you have little ones and you have some kind of dedicated toy bin, it makes such a difference because then you can just quickly tidy everything up and put it into the toy bin, and it just keeps your living area looking and feeling clean.
If I could, I would get something new, then I would have what it takes. Make you feel like you're safe, 'cause all I need is just someone like you, someone like you, someone like you. Yeah, I just need someone.
So that was all I had to do on this night. I didn't want to go upstairs and wake everybody up, so I was just actually going to save that for the morning. So I just sat down to kind of unwind and hang out for a little bit. And I am so excited. This Is Us was back on, so I went ahead and started watching the first new episode. Let me know if you are a This Is Us fan because it is like my very favorite show at this point.
Baby, try to rest your mind. I wanna catch you like every time that you fall.
Okay, so it is the next day. So mostly it's still pretty picked up down here. We did just kind of clean up the kitchen a little bit after breakfast, but now I am going to head on upstairs. Actually, first I'm going to open the windows because the high is like 75 today, and that's kind of like when we start opening the windows in our house where it just doesn't get too hot throughout the day. And the lows have been like 50 at night or 55, sometimes even dipping into the 40s. So I can definitely feel that fall is coming. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up the windows, get like some air going through the house, and then we are going to go upstairs and I will kind of pick up the playroom. I'll have Liam and Noah come help me with that. Luke is at school right now, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then I also want to clean the bathroom upstairs. So I will take you guys along with me. I might go into the boys' room, but I don't think it's really messy right now. Mostly because they don't have toys in there. So that one doesn't get too messy other than like making their beds. And I think they already mostly made their beds this morning, so I'll just kind of tidy up in there if I need to. But now we can go ahead and get going. So before I go upstairs, I am just opening up our windows. It still gets a little bit warm in the house because, as I said, our highs are still in the 70s. Let me know if you guys are feeling the fall weather yet, or if it hasn't quite shown up to you. We are definitely just in the beginning stages, but I am really taking advantage of it because I am so ready for fall. So our playroom actually doubles as a playroom and also a guest room. Now we do have a lot of family and friends come visit us because we are pretty centrally located, which makes it really nice, but we didn't have an extra room that we could actually dedicate to a guest room. So we ended up getting this day bed from IKEA, and it actually pulls out into a king size bed, as you can see, and we really love it. It's just worked so well for us because then during the times that we don't have family or anyone staying with us, we just have a place to stay in the room, but it doesn't take up a huge amount of space.
Someone like you. Yeah, I just need someone like you.
And then once I get the bed put away, I'm just having Liam and Noah help tidy up the toys.
I think that I'm going to hiding somewhere by a gated star. Baby, they ain't never gonna find me. I'm a renegade. I could be the one who saved you from this hard place. We could be as one and we'll escape. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. I can feel it, it burns inside me. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. Trust me, I won't let you down.
Now I usually do this at night, but just because we were all up here and cleaning already, I went ahead and had Liam bring up the toy bin from downstairs, and I just decided we would go ahead and put all of those toys away now.
We could have the world to ourselves, going to a place that's far, staring at the stars for hours, 'cause you're a renegade. I could be the one who saved you from this hard place. We could be as one and we'll escape. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. I can feel it, it burns inside me. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. Trust me, I won't let you down. I won't let you down. Yeah, I won't let you down. I won't let you down. Oh, I won't let you down.
Then moving into the boys' room, I am just going to be putting this mattress underneath Noah's bed. They do usually make their beds every day with this little blanket that I made them several years ago, but I usually do come up and help fold their quilts every day because they are pretty hard to manage since they are so little. And I have gotten some questions about why we have all three boys in one room, and I totally understand how it seems a little bit weird because we do have the extra room, but we actually gave them the choice whenever we moved into this house if one of them wanted to have their own room and the other two could share, and they all just wanted to share the same room and have a playroom. And I think they just love sharing rooms with each other and having a buddy to go to sleep with at night. And honestly, a lot of times they all three will end up sleeping in the same twin bed. I'm always so surprised they want to do this because it seems so squishy to me, but this is just how they want to be, and I feel like they get along a lot better as well because they are sharing a room. Now we do have a basement that my husband is actually working on finishing, so in the next few years once he gets that finished, I'm sure that a few of the boys will end up going downstairs and having their own room down there, but for now while they are little, they are so happy to be sharing rooms.
Does it bring you flowers? And can you see that you're flawless? 'Cause you are irreplaceable. Yeah, you are something he don't know. That is your dreams, you like your royal. But I'll be here when your heart breaks. When your heart breaks. When it breaks. I'll be here when your heart breaks.
Then I just headed downstairs to go ahead and get the sheets into the wash. And I've gotten a lot of questions about our laundry routine, and I actually just shared that a couple weeks ago, so I will go ahead and link that in an iCard up here, and I will also link that in the description box below in case you have not seen our laundry routine.
So perfect. I just want you to know that. 'Cause you are irreplaceable. Yeah, you are something he don't know. That is your dreams, you like.
And then just to save myself a little bit of time, I am just bringing our Roomba upstairs to go ahead and vacuum for me.
When your heart breaks, baby. You are flawless, like a robe. And what you do to me is so groovy. I'm dying beauty. Nobody could ever compare. You are all that I need, and you know that I care. I'll be there for you. When the sky come down, I'll be there for you. When the sun goes down.
Then moving into the boys' bathroom, I just wanted to start out by cleaning out our shower with the tub and tile cleaner. I usually use a mixture of 1 part vinegar and 1 part dish soap, and that always works really well, but I was actually really happy with how this one worked out. It was really thick and really sudsy, so it actually cleaned everything off. I didn't really have to scrub it much, I just had to let it sit for a few minutes and then rinse it off.
When your heart breaks, baby, I'll be here when your heart breaks. When your heart breaks, baby, I'll be here when your heart breaks, baby.
And one of the things that I was really excited to use are these surface cleaning wipes. I've been trying to use something other than Clorox wipes because those are a little bit more harsh, but the natural wipes that I have found so far I've not really liked. I've tried the 7th generation ones and I feel like they have so much product on them that they are just really, really soapy, and I'm not a big fan of those. But these brandless ones I was a really big fan of. The only thing that I wasn't sure about is I don't think that these ones are actually antibacterial. So while this is really convenient to just do a quick wipe down, I would like to find a wipe that is actually antibacterial just for when I'm cleaning the toilets. But otherwise, I am a big fan of these wipes, and I'm definitely going to be keeping some of these in our house all the time just for a little bit of extra convenience.
I guess it's history now, and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, cause you're the end of the rainbow, and the music was so loud, didn't catch your name over this crowd.
And the last thing I needed to do in the bathroom is just clear off the surfaces and wipe it down with a multi-surface spray, and then also go ahead and clean the mirror off with the glass cleaner. I was really impressed with how good the glass cleaner worked. It didn't leave any streaks or anything, and it also smelled really nice.
Girl, you should wear a name tag. Girl, you should wear a name tag. Lose control of myself. Can't find you anywhere. Been trying for too long. I give up, I'm out of luck. Been looking everywhere. It doesn't make sense, no. So bring it back. Cause I need you on the dance floor. 4 a.m. and we go home. I guess it's history now, and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, cause you're the end of the rainbow, and the music was so loud, didn't catch your name over this crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag, cause all I wanna do is to know your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, that's the only way that I get your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, it's too important to be your name. People go insane when you walk by. Girl, you should wear a name tag. Girl, you should wear a name tag. Girl, you should wear a name tag.
So coming back downstairs, of course I had to fill up my diffuser, and I am just using my fall transitioning blend, which is just cinnamon and orange. I am ordering clove because I'm sure I have clove, but I cannot seem to find it anywhere. But that is like my favorite fall scent right now, is just orange, cinnamon, and clove. And I get a lot of questions about this diffuser. This one is just from Amazon, and I love it because it's a full-size diffuser, but this will be saved in my Amazon favorites as well. So the very last thing I needed to do today is just my floors. So I'm just going to be going around and vacuuming my main living area because, as I had showed you before, my Roomba is vacuuming upstairs. So I'm just going around and vacuuming my floors with my cordless Dyson. This is something that I will do every single day, especially with little ones. I do feel like I have to vacuum daily, but having the cordless vacuum has made it so nice, and it doesn't feel like such a chore to vacuum anymore. Let me know how often you guys vacuum, if you vacuum every single day, or if you have to vacuum multiple times a day or just a few times a week. I'm just always curious about things like that. I'm sure that as our boys get a little bit older, I won't be having to vacuum quite so often, but for now it is definitely a daily occurrence in my house.
This is a perfect night to catch a cold, turn the full We'll take a long walk till we start to freeze. Hearing small talk over the summer breeze. Out of safe songs, finding hidden caves. All the wet stones shaped by the ocean waves. It's a night to stay up late. Things we have to do can't wait. We've got catching up to do. There's a glow about you. This is a perfect night to catch a cold. Turn the full length of the North Shore. Stay up for the sunrise, make a wish. There is no way we'll be forgetting. Listen to old songs in headphones. Don't wanna wake up tomorrow. I know a place, would you like to go? You love the view from up there, I know. This is a perfect night to catch a cold. Turn the full length of the North Shore.
And one little tip I have for you is if you have a steam mop like I do, if you just drop a few drops of essential oil onto the top of your mop as you go throughout your house, it will just really smell everything up so fresh, and you won't have to use any cleaner or anything, and the essential oil actually won't even get on your floors that way. But I do this every time I mop, and it just makes it smell so good.
There is no way we'll be forgetting this.
If I had the chance, I'd probably break free. I could have my ways and I could let it be. I could do what I want, but it's just an illusion. Yeah, I sometimes feel like I can grow up. I'm drinking beer right out my coffee cup. I wanna do what I want, it's just an illusion. Try to come around, but I know it's gonna take a while. So what, I wanna hang with my friends. So what, I wanna go out again. So what, I wanna write you a song. It's not my fault that you can't sing along. I try to keep it cool anyways. I try to stay away from mistakes. I'm making my way and I'm good on my own. Skipping the show cause it's all that I know. It goes like we're singing. It goes like, I guess it's been a while since I was told last. I can be like this and I can be like that. I guess my time's run out. It's just confusion. Yeah. Have you
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you got a lot of good cleaning motivation. Don't forget to go down in the description box and enter that giveaway I have going on. As I said, that giveaway will be open for 1 week. And I am just so excited for one of you guys to win all of these brandless cleaning products. It will be 8 products in total, and you guys are going to love them. And do not forget to subscribe down below if you are not already. And also follow me over on Instagram, because that is where I am whenever I'm not on YouTube. I'm usually over on Instagram every day. So definitely go follow me over there. And I will see you guys in my next one.
I'm making my way and I'm good on my own. Skipping the show cause it's all that I know. It goes like we're singing. It goes like I wanna hang with my friends. Just wanna be myself.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing my morning cleaning routine. Now this is what I do every single morning, and it really only takes me like 10 to 15 minutes, probably only like 10, but it really just helps me get set up for the day. And I also do a nighttime cleaning routine, and I actually feel like my nighttime cleaning routine is a little bit more important than my morning cleaning routine, but they both work very well together, and they just kind of help me keep my house feeling clean without having to spend a whole lot of time cleaning every single day. So I am actually going to be sharing my nighttime cleaning routine next week, so be sure you are subscribed with the notifications on so you don't miss that. And let's go ahead and get on into what I do every single morning. So the first thing that I will do is I will just open up all of the blinds in the house, and I really feel like this just kind of brings in some good energy into the house, and it just starts our day off nice and happy and bright. And then as soon as the boys wake up, I will go ahead and have them unload the dishwasher together. This is one of the chores that I have them do every single morning, and I really feel like it's important to incorporate them into our routines, and also honestly it really helps take a little bit off my plate as well. Now Noah doesn't really help with the dishes too much at this point. He sometimes will help a little bit, but mostly I leave this up to Luke and Liam. Then once the dishwasher is all done, the boys will go ahead and eat their breakfast and put their dishes into the sink. Next I will put the clean glasses from the dishwasher up into the cabinet because the boys have a hard time reaching those, and then I will get all of the breakfast dishes put into the dishwasher, and then I can just load the dishwasher throughout the day as we go. One of my biggest tips I have for not having dishes pile up throughout the day is just to load your dishwasher at night, and then in the morning you can unload it and then just load it throughout the day as you go, and it just really helps to make those dishes not feel like they are piling up, so you're not just having to spend a long time doing all of the day's dishes all at once. Then once I have all of our breakfast dishes loaded up, I will just go ahead and wash any other dishes that we used in the morning, and then as usual I will just scrub out my sink because anytime I have dishes sitting in my sink I will always clean it out. I feel like it makes our kitchen feel so much cleaner. And I do get a ton of questions about my little dish station, so I will have all of that information down in the description box, but most of these things I do get from Grove Collaborative, so I will have a link down below so that you can get a lot of goodies for free. And then I also get a few of my items from Amazon, so I will have my Amazon favorites linked below as well. So once my sink is all cleaned out, I will actually drop a few drops of essential oils into my sink, and this makes your sink smell so good. If you have not tried this before, you guys have to. You will love it. And then I just do a quick wipe down of my counters, and as you can see, I am using the Mrs. Meyer's apple cider scent. I go back and forth on whether I use a spray cleaner or whether I use e-cloths. It just kind of depends on my mood, but honestly for fall, I have been using the spray cleaners a lot just because it makes me feel like fall is in the air, and I'm really loving the scents right now. So anything that makes me happy and excited to clean, I am all for it. And along with my counters, I do have to wipe down my bar stools pretty much after every single meal. I don't know how our boys manage to do it, but they always manage to make them a little bit sticky. So those are always being wiped down during the day. And then before I leave our main living area, I will go ahead and put on our diffuser. And I do have a coupon code coming up for you guys very soon for this diffuser, so be sure to stay tuned because I am really excited to go ahead and share that with you guys again. A lot of you guys have gotten that in the past and you guys love it, and I am such a big fan of this diffuser too, so I will definitely update you guys in a future cleaning video in the next few weeks whenever I get that coupon code for you guys. Now moving on to my bedroom, I always make my bed. I really feel like it just gets you off to the right start having a nice made bed, and honestly it feels so good to climb into a ready-made bed at nighttime. And the other thing that I really love about it is it really encourages you to stay productive throughout the day. I feel like once your bed is made, you are so much less likely to go ahead and hop back into that bed or just lay down or sit on your bed throughout the day. And I know for me, if I sit back down in my bed or I lay back down in my bed, it is over. It is so hard for me to get back onto being productive. So making my bed is a must every single morning. After my bed is made, I will do a load of laundry. I just shared my laundry routine, so I will link that up in the iCards for you guys and also down in the description box below. But I usually try to start my laundry right in the morning, and that way it gives me more time to kind of get everything done throughout the day. So the very last thing that I do for my morning cleaning routine is actually head up to the boys' room, and I will just fold their quilts on their bed. Now the older boys will go ahead and just make their beds a little bit with the blankets that I made for them when they were young, but their quilts are pretty big and bulky, and so I actually will come up and fold each of their quilts in the morning. And a lot of times the boys will end up sharing a bed with one of their brothers because they just love having a sleeping buddy, so I don't end up having to fold all of their quilts all in one day usually, but I feel like it just makes their rooms look so much nice and tidier when I can go ahead and just fold it and put it at the bottom of their bed. So that is all I do for my morning cleaning routine. It is pretty simple, but it really just sets me up for the rest of the day and just keeps me on track, and it also gets me going right in the morning, and I feel like that also gives me a little bit more boost for productivity. Let me know if you guys have a cleaning routine, and if you do, if it's similar to mine or what you do differently. Leave me a comment down below because I'm always curious on what you guys do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do not forget to subscribe down below if you are not already, and also head over to Instagram and follow me over there, and I will see you in my next one. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing my nighttime cleaning routine. This is what I do every single night, and it really only takes me about 20 to 25 minutes depending on if I need to mop or not. Now I did just share my morning cleaning routine last week, so I will go ahead and insert a card up here for you guys if you've not seen that, and I will also have that link down below. And I feel like my nighttime cleaning routine is a little bit more important than my morning cleaning routine. However, they do work very well together just to kind of keep me on track, and that way I'm not cleaning the entire day long. So I do feel like they are both very important. So I hope you guys can get some good inspiration from watching this. And I also get a ton of questions on what I clean every single week. So I will be sharing my weekly cleaning routine within the next few weeks. So be sure you're subscribed so you do not miss out on that. And let's go ahead and get on into it. So the first thing I do every night is I will go ahead and get all of our leftovers from dinner and get that put into a Tupperware dish and put it into the fridge for the next day. I also wanted to let you guys know that I did recently just start a blog, so it is just www.ThisCrazyLifeVlog.com, and I am going to be sharing blog posts over there and just different things. If you guys would like to see similar things that are on my channel, or if you guys would like to see different things like maybe just recipes, please let me know in the comments. I just would love to create the content that you guys are wanting to see. And then once I have all of the dishes in the sink, I will finish loading up the dishwasher that we have just kind of loaded throughout the day, and then I will start that, and that way in the morning it is ready to be unloaded. Now, one of you had mentioned to me before that your dishes end up wet in the morning if you run them overnight, and my idea for this is just to run them right after dinner, and then before you go to bed, go ahead and open up your dishwasher and let it air dry overnight with the door open, and I feel like that would make a big difference. Our dishwasher actually does this on its own, which is really nice, so our dishes are always dry in the morning. But I've done this before when our dishwashers didn't do that, and it always worked out. And then once our dishwasher is loaded and running, I will just go ahead and hand wash any dishes that need to be. I personally always wash our pots and pans and also our knives, and then of course just any large items that don't fit into the dishwasher, but let me know in the comments below which items you hand wash. I get questions a lot about why I hand wash our pots and pans and also why I hand wash our knives, and this is just always how I've done it. I'm not really sure if this is the right way, but I'm always curious on how you guys do things as well. Then once all of our dishes are done, I am just going to be washing out my soap station. I get questions about this all the time, and I don't do this every single night, but I do this twice a week probably. And that way it just keeps my bubble up dish brush and my bubble up sponge dish from getting any mildew in it. And then of course I go ahead and wash my sink every night. I usually will just wash this with soap and water every night, but a few times a week I will actually use this Mrs. Meyer's baking soda cream cleaner. I feel like it works so good to just buff out your sink and get it nice and shiny. So a few times a week I will do that, but every single night I will definitely wash this out with soap. And then I always add in a few drops of essential oil into my drain, and it makes it smell so good. My favorite one is always the grapefruit, but I do like any other citrus scents as well. Let me know if you guys have started doing this. A lot of you guys have let me know that you have, and you guys are loving it. So after my sink is all clean and smelling good, I will just start putting back together my dish station. So on my stoneware tray, I put my bubble up sponge dish and also my bubble up dish brush. I love the combination of these two, and I love how they look all put together. I always get questions about these in my videos. So my stoneware tray came from Grove Collaborative, as did my bubble up dish brush, and then my bubble up sponge dish actually came from Amazon. So I will have a link down below if you are interested in getting anything off of Grove Collaborative. That's where I get most all of my natural cleaners, and if you follow that link, you will go ahead and get free goodies with your first purchase. And then I will also have my Amazon favorites link down below as well. And that's just where I've saved a lot of the products that I use all the time and I get questions about all the time. So definitely check that one out as well. And then once I get all of my dishes dried off and put away, it is time to wipe off my counters one final time for the night. And of course, I am still using the Mrs. Meyer's apple cider scent. I got an email from Grove the other day, and they are almost going to be releasing the peppermint scent in a few weeks, I believe. So definitely be on the lookout for that. You know I am going to be stocking up for that peppermint scent. It is my all-time favorite. But until then, I am loving the apple cider. And whenever I do use a surface spray to clean, I just use my microfiber towels that I get from Grove Collaborative. And if I am not using that, then I usually just use my e-cloths. But I've definitely been finding myself using the spray a lot more often during the fall. I think just because I'm excited for the apple cider scent and all these specialty scents that they don't have the rest of the year. Let me know if you have a favorite Mrs. Meyer's seasonal scent. Mine is definitely the apple cider and the peppermint, hands down. Next, I just clear off the table and wipe it down. We actually didn't eat at the table on this night like we usually do. We ended up eating at our breakfast bar, so the table wasn't really that dirty, but it just needed a good pickup, and then I just decided to go ahead and wipe it down as well. The next thing I do is I will almost always clean my stove if I have cooked on it at all that day. I really hate scrubbing, so I find that if I'm able to wipe things down at least once every day or two, it really helps me not have to scrub anything, and it is totally worth the extra few minutes. And then I also wipe down my fridge pretty much every night. As you know, we have 3 young boys, and as you can see, their fingerprints get everywhere. So I am just using the eCloth all-purpose cloth to wipe it down with water, and then I'm just drying and polishing it with the glass and polishing cloth. And as you can see, it will leave no fingerprints behind. Now usually while I'm cleaning up the kitchen, I will have the kids go ahead and clean up the living room a little bit from their toys, and then bring their toy bin up to the playroom and get the playroom kind of tidied up. This is one of their chores that we have them do mostly every night. Then after all the toys are put away, if Kyle is home, he will usually get the boys into their PJs. Then the very last thing that we do at night is just our floors. I will pretty much always vacuum every single night. With 3 young boys and a dog, we definitely have to vacuum every day. And I usually find that it is best for us to vacuum at night. Now most nights Kyle and I will kind of do this together, but on this night, because I was filming, he just had the boys in a separate room just hanging out watching a show so that I could go ahead and film. So the last thing I need to do is just go ahead and mop my floors. I usually do this about twice a week. Honestly, I could do it every single day because my floors could use it, but I just don't love vacuuming, and it's okay for me to just have not perfect floors every single day, but twice a week I definitely need to get this done. And a lot of times Kyle will end up doing this for me because he knows just how much I really don't like mopping. I don't know what it is about it. It's not really even a hard chore, but it's just something that I don't really love. But one thing that I do love when I mop is that I actually drop a few drops of essential oils onto the top of the mop, and that way it just spreads that scent throughout the house, and it smells so good, and it makes it smell so clean and fresh. So that is everything that I do for my nighttime cleaning routine. I absolutely love having a cleaning routine at night. I feel like it really just keeps me on track, and that way I'm able to wake up the next day and just everything is nice and clean, and I don't wake up with a to-do list already on my plate. And honestly, it is so peaceful to just clean at night and then have the rest of the night to just enjoy your clean home. And then in the morning, you can wake up to a nice clean house. Let me know in the comments below if you have a nighttime cleaning routine. And if you do, let me know what it is. Let me know the things that you do at night. Do you do some of the same things that I do? Or do you do things totally different? I would just love to hear what you guys do at night. Also, do not forget, I am going to be sharing my weekly cleaning routine within the next few weeks, so be sure you are subscribed down below so you don't miss out on that. Also, be sure to follow me over on Instagram, because when I am not on YouTube, I am over there, so I would love to connect with you guys over there, and I will see you guys in my next one. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing a fall power hour. It's actually my birthday today, so I'm trying to get this all done before we actually have company coming over, like family visiting from Montana. And so I want to get everything done before they get here. And I also don't want to spend all of my birthday cleaning. So I'm trying to do a power hour. I have quite a bit of stuff to get done because honestly, I've been pretty lazy today, just kind of hanging out. But we have a lot of stuff to get done, so I'm hoping I can get it done in an hour. But honestly, I'm probably going to continue on after the hour is done, even if I don't finish up everything, because everything does need to get done because we are having company over. So I hope that this will give you guys a lot of fun cleaning motivation, and let's go ahead and get on into it. Okay, so these are all the things on my list today. It's a lot, as I said. So I kind of want to get the house going with some good fall smells. I have like actually a new diffuser that I will show you guys. And then I also want to get our guest room slash playroom kind of tidied up and get like the mattress and everything ready for everyone to sleep on. And then I want to get the boys' room just kind of tidied up and maybe dusted a little bit. I need to clean the boys' bathroom, make sure that's good for guests. Also, I want to get some laundry done. I have, I think, 2 baskets of our clothes. This week's been really busy, so I have a little bit of extra laundry to get done. And then I also want to just tidy up the kitchen and family room, make sure our master bedroom is looking nice and presentable. Also tidy up our office, because the office is like the first thing you see when you walk in the house. And then I also want to take all of the garbages out, because tonight is garbage night and I know that we're going to be busy for my birthday, so I want to go ahead and get that done. Alright, so before I get started, I'm just going to show you guys this really quick. This is my newest diffuser. I know I have a ton, but my goal is to kind of have one for basically every room of the house. This is kind of a neat one too. It's a full-size diffuser, so it'll go for a really long time, but this one actually is Bluetooth capable, so it has like these little speakers in the back, and I thought this one would be perfect for the boys' room, because if you've been watching my channel for a while, you might know that we actually have the boys listen to like meditation at night. So I thought this was really nice, because then we can just like turn the iPad on and have it charging down in the kitchen or something, but have it Bluetooth to their room, and then they could also have their diffuser going with it. So I thought this would be really perfect for that. And I do have a coupon code for you guys, so I will leave that information down in the description box below. So let's go ahead and get on into the cleaning. So as I usually do, I am just starting out in my kitchen, and I just needed to clear off my counters. As you can see, everything had just kind of gotten away from me from the day, from just kind of not doing much at all as far as cleaning goes, and so I really just needed to clear off the counters and put everything where it belongs.
My head is spinning. I see you rapping about. I'm sure as hell not. 'Cause in my mind we're smiling on the dance floor, late night skin dipping like we're on our own run. Got the worst no, 'cause we're so young.
Next, I just had a few things that I needed to get put into the dishwasher, and then I also wanted to wash out my reusable bags. Every time I pull these out in videos, I always get a ton of questions about these, so I actually get these from Grove Collaborative, and that's also where I get most all of my cleaning supplies. So I do have a link down below where you can get some free goodies if you decide to order through them as well. I love ordering through Grove because they have all kinds of natural cleaning supplies, and I've also started getting other things from them as well. They have vitamins, they have personal care products, they just have a ton of stuff, so definitely check out their website if you are in the US. I love Grove so much, you guys. I know I talk about them all the time, but they are an awesome company. So once I get everything taken out of my sink, I will always go back through and just kind of rinse it out and wash it out with some soap. I really feel like a clean sink makes your kitchen feel so much nicer and so much cleaner. So I will do this anytime I have things sitting in our sink. Next, I just needed to wipe down my counters with my Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose spray, and this is in the scent apple cider. I have been loving this scent, and you guys know I've been using it so much lately, but I am super excited because in the next few weeks, I'm sure you will start seeing me use the peppermint scent because that is getting released right now on Grove within the next few weeks, so I am super, super excited about that. So moving into the living room, Luke was at school, but Liam and Noah were home with me, so I just had them go ahead and start tidying up the toys that were obviously sprawled all across our living room right now, and then we are going to go ahead and take those upstairs and put them away in the playroom in just a few minutes. Now I just wanted to get going with some of my fall smells throughout the house so that it smelled really good when everyone arrived. So the first thing I am doing is just putting some orange and cinnamon essential oil into our diffuser in our living room. I actually have shared this in a video last year, but one thing that I love to do during the fall is make a little pot of a potpourri type thing and just put it onto our stove. You can really put whatever kind of fall scents you want. So what you do is in a pot, you just add a little bit of vanilla extract, some whole cloves, some cinnamon sticks that you can actually get at the Dollar Tree, so they are very inexpensive. And then I also like to cut up a little orange. You can also add in some cranberries or whatever other fall scents you like. And then you just go ahead and fill up your pot with some water and put that on low on your stove, and it will immediately just start smelling up your entire house, and it will smell so much like fall and just like you are baking in the kitchen. It is so awesome. If you have not tried this, definitely give it a try at home. It's so inexpensive to do and it really makes your house smell so good. So now that our house is starting to smell good downstairs and it's pretty picked up in our main living areas, I'm just having Liam bring all of their toys from the toy bin up to the playroom so we can get everything put away. I feel like I do toy declutters all the time in our house, like just little mini ones, but I definitely am feeling like I need to do a big one. We usually do one big one before Christmas anyway, so let me know if you guys would like me to try and film that, and I can definitely try and share some tips on how we declutter our toys every single year.
Like two magnets, we are drawn to each other.
Then once the playroom was all picked up, I wanted to go ahead and pull out our daybed into a full king-size bed. And this is what we usually have our guests sleep on whenever they come to visit. And I also always get questions about this whenever I show this room and whenever I show this bed. You guys always love it and you always ask where we got it from. So this bed was actually from IKEA. I've tried to link it down below and I'm not sure if it's on their website anymore, so I'm not really sure if it's out of stock or if they don't carry it anymore. But if I can find it, I will link it, and if not, I will try and link something very similar. And then I just wanted to quickly dry dust in here and also do a little wet dust. So to dust, I'm just using the full circle dry duster that I got from Grove Collaborative. I also have it saved in my Amazon favorites as well, depending on where you order from. And then I'm just going behind it with a damp e-cloth. Moving into the boys' room, their room was pretty picked up. We don't really keep toys in here or anything, so it never really gets that dirty. But the older boy's bed was already made, so I just needed to go ahead and fold Noah's quilt and put that on his bed. And then I also wanted to tidy up their dressers and dust those as well. So as you see, I am just getting the diffusers going up here as well, and I am just putting in some orange essential oil today, and that way it just kind of mixes well with the scents that I have going on downstairs. And this is the new diffuser that I do have that code for you guys. I will have that link down in the description box below, as well as the coupon code, so you guys can get 50% off, which I believe makes us about $20, which is a really good deal for this full-size diffuser. And it also is Bluetooth capable, so I think this is perfect if you want to listen to meditation or anything like that. It makes it nice to just have everything all in one. Then moving into the boys' bathroom, I wanted to make sure this was really nice and wiped down. I had recently cleaned this, but as you know, when you have kids, you kind of have to wipe down bathrooms pretty frequently because they are really messy in there. So I wanted to just go ahead and give everything a good wipe down, since this is the bathroom that our guests would be using. And as you can see on the mirror, it is looking disgusting. Liam has been really loving helping me lately, and he will do this on his own, and he will come in with a cloth and just get it really soaking wet with water and then wash the entire mirror for me. So although he's being very, very sweet and doing that on his own and trying to help me out, it's been making my job a little bit harder because I feel like I have to be in here like every couple days wiping the mirror down, when I think I really should only have to be in here maybe once a week. But either way, he is being very, very sweet. Let me know in the comments something that your kids do for you that is meant to be very sweet, but actually ends up causing you a lot more work. I feel like my kids do stuff like this all the time, and I really do appreciate that they are trying to help me out, but sometimes I'm like, please help me a little bit less. And then I just cleaned the toilet the other day, but I do usually wipe it down almost daily with little ones. And one thing that you guys had told me that I wasn't actually realizing is when you have a disinfectant spray, you actually want to go ahead and let that sit for a few minutes before you wipe it off, and that way it really gives it a good chance to actually disinfect. So that's what I went ahead and did here. And then I'm also going to just try these out. I've never gotten these before, but I just thought this might give me a little bit extra help in here as well, just kind of keeping the toilet smelling good. So I'm going to try these out and see if they work for me. If you guys have any tips for keeping your bathroom smelling clean and good, especially if you have little boys or little ones, please let me know in the comments because this is an area I can always use help in. So coming back downstairs, I wanted to just go ahead and tidy up my office and also dust in the office as well. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you might remember that we actually used to have books in this little bookshelf, and I recently got a new shelf from IKEA that we have upstairs by the playroom, and that is where we are keeping our books at this point. So if you guys have any ideas on what we could put into these little shelves, let me know in the comments below because I'm kind of not sure what I want to do with it, but I still like the little sitting area that we've set up here, so I kind of want to keep it there. But let me know if you guys have any ideas. So next on my list is our laundry, so I needed to go ahead and transfer things from our washer into our dryer and from our dryer into our room so that I can get those hung up. And I get a lot of questions about how I do my laundry, and I actually recently shared my laundry routine, so I will link that in an iCard up here for you guys and also down in the description box below.
I just want to be somebody who knows how to behave, but I'm not even close.
Moving into my room, I have not made the bed for this day. Usually I will make this first thing in the morning as I talk about in my morning cleaning routine, but as I had said earlier, I really had not done much of anything this morning just because it was my birthday and I was being a little bit lazy, so I needed to go ahead and make my bed now.
I am out here alone, 'cause there's nobody left. I need someone to talk to, get this pain on my chest. All the bad things I've done and the people I've hurt. Wanna take that part of me and leave it in the dirt. Won't you save, 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 save me? Won't you save, 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 save me? Won't you save, 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 save me? Oh, save me, save, save me.
So I am way behind the times, but this is actually my first year of buying any Bath & Body Works candles like ever, I think. I think mostly just because they are so pricey, but I found them on a good sale. I think they were about $10 each, so I went ahead and got a few, especially when I had a coupon as well. And this one smells so good. It is the hot cocoa and cream, and it smells just like you have hot cocoa. It's so delicious.
Oh, I'm running out of time. I have to stay strong. Won't you save, 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 save me? The wind is playing with your hair.
And then I had some laundry, so I went ahead and started folding everything and then getting everything ready to hang up. And this is something I feel like I always have to get done. I was a little bit behind on laundry this week, but I am tackling it now.
Like a perfect dream, and that dream is you. The sun is lighting up your face. We stayed up all night and listened to the rain.
Okay, so my timer just went off for an hour. I have like half of the laundry put away. I didn't quite make an hour. I kind of was thinking I wouldn't anyway because I did just have a lot of things that I needed to get done, and I was like very, I don't know, I think I put a little too much on my list, but that's okay. I still got a lot done in an hour, and I'm just going to keep at it until everything is checked off my list. Let's go ahead and get back into the laundry. Laundry is really not such a bad chore until it comes to putting it away, and then I just kind of dread it. I don't know what it is because it's really not that hard of a chore, but it's something I just never look forward to. I always dread putting away laundry. But one thing that does make it easier, and one thing that I do like to point out to you guys, because I have done this for years, but I had a lot of comments on this when I first shared me putting away laundry on some of my cleaning videos. So this is how I put them away, and it really saves a lot of time. So I will actually lay out all of the clothes flat like this in the piles that they go into, and then kind of put the hangers in that way, and it really saves a lot of time. Done my best, I've tried to prove them wrong. They ain't listening, but I know that she's the one. So originally I was planning on doing everything on my list, even if it took me over the hour. As you saw, I did go over the hour, but our family ended up arriving a little bit early, and so I didn't get a chance to do that, but that's okay. They are family, so it's not the biggest deal in the world, but I did still get a lot of stuff done during this hour. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you got lots of cleaning motivation. Comment below and let me know if you guys watch the video all the way through and then go ahead and clean, or if you watch it on the TV or something and then clean along with me. I always love knowing how you guys are getting your cleaning motivation in. Do not forget to subscribe down below if you are not already, and also follow me over on Instagram. And I will leave my Clean With Me playlist at the very end of this video. If you are needing more cleaning motivation, I have a ton of it, so definitely go check that out if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next one. I'm the lucky. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing an after dark clean with me. I know you guys love these. These are like one of your guys' favorites to watch. I think because a lot of you clean at night as well. And you know me, I love cleaning at night. I think it's just like so relaxing and really peaceful because, guys, it's like everyone's asleep. It's so quiet here. And it's never quiet here, so it's really relaxing to do anything when it's quiet here. But I did not do much cleaning during the day. I don't know, we had kind of a weird day today, and we had a lot of things to do, and we didn't have a lot of time to clean or tidy up, and so our house is kind of messy, like really messy. And so I'm going to go ahead and get everything done tonight, because waking up to a dirty house is like the worst. It just really kind of sets my next day up for failure, and I am not so productive the next day, and I wake up to a to-do list and I just hate it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into it, and hopefully you guys will get some good cleaning motivation. And before we get started, we actually have, we have a few little new additions to our house. So this is Micah, and this one is Bailey. So we've actually talked about getting little cats. We used to have cats a long time ago. And we've talked about getting cats for several years, and we just decided to go ahead and get some. And we were just gonna get one, but then these two are actually sisters. and so we decided to go ahead and adopt both of them. So they could stay together, and they have little buddies, and they're like 4 months old. Are they like the cutest? So the darker one is Micah, and then the lighter one is, this is Bailey. And we are already seeing their personalities, even though we've only had them for a few days, but the boys are in heaven, and actually Emma gets along with them really, really well. So they are a really fun new addition to our family, but now let's go ahead and for real get into the cleaning.
So I also wanted to let you guys know that I do have a new link down in the description box for Grove Collaborative. If you are a new customer and you spend $20, you will get all of these products for free. And if you spend $39 or more, you will get the stoneware tray as well. And if you are an existing customer, you will go ahead and get the walnut scrubber sponges for free. So check out that link in the description box and you can get a ton of these free goodies. And you can also pick whichever scent you want. Of course, you guys know I picked the peppermint scent. That is by far my very favorite scent from Mrs. Meyer's. But let me know which of the scents is your favorite.
I'm the one who broke your heart. I'm here if you still want me. And we will never be apart.
So once I closed all of the blinds in our family room and our dining room, I just wanted to go ahead and tidy up our living room. Now if you watch my videos, you know that I pretty much always start in my kitchen, but I wanted to go ahead and switch it up a little bit for you guys and start out in my living room. And also I wanted to go ahead and vacuum my floors because my boys had just gone to bed and I wanted to go ahead and vacuum them before I got too late and before they were in a deep sleep. And that way there was pretty much no way that it was going to wake them up.
I try, and then I mess it up. That's the story of my life. Say yes, I'm at the coffee shop where we used to go at night. I guess I couldn't see just what you meant to me. Get off the phone and sober up because it's you and me now.
Then moving into my office, I just needed to kind of tidy everything up. As you can see, it's gotten a little bit out of hand in here. And I don't do this every single night because it doesn't get that dirty in here, but I did want to go ahead and get it cleaned up because I had kind of dumped a lot of things in this room over the last few days, and so I wanted to go ahead and get that cleaned up.
I thought about staying home, but I have been down the road. I hope you can forgive me, and it's you and me now. You and me now. You and me now.
And this was so funny. I am definitely not used to it, but the cats love to sit on the chairs. And when I pull them out to vacuum, it always startles me just because they will jump out and I had no idea that they were sitting there. So you can see Micah jump off the chair right here and just run across the room. Apparently she does not really love the vacuum.
They grow like a body of water, seeping through the edges of my soul, and getting harder. It was never under my control, you know.
I don't know what the boys had gotten on the rug, but there was just crumbs and stuff everywhere all over it. And so I really needed to make sure I vacuum this really well. And I do get a lot of questions about where we got our rug from, and I actually got it from a website called eSale Rugs. I will go ahead and try and link that down below for you guys because it has been an amazing rug. We've had it for about 7 or 8 months now, ever since we got into the house. And I really love it. I feel like it's held up really well, and especially with having kids, it camouflages a lot. And then once I had our rug nice and clean, I just wanted to go ahead and vacuum off our couch. I empty our vacuum out every single time I vacuum, and every time I empty it out, I always feel pretty impressed that it picked up so much, and then also a little bit disgusted at how much there was on our floors. It's kind of crazy. And then I just needed to go ahead and tidy up our table. So I picked up these candles at Kohl's the other day. They were on sale and I also had a coupon. So I got them for really inexpensive and they smell so good, you guys. I am super excited to get more into the holiday season and more into Christmas so I can start lighting these ones. Let me know in the comments when you guys start decorating for Christmas. I usually decorate for Christmas the day after or the weekend after Thanksgiving, but I always feel like December goes by really quick, and I'm feeling really tempted to go ahead and decorate before Thanksgiving, but I feel like I'm a little bit crazy for thinking that. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, if you think that you definitely should not decorate before Thanksgiving, or if you think it's actually kind of okay. Our local grocery store had these little watermelons on a super good sale, so we went ahead and picked up a lot. But then I just had to figure out where to store them while we kind of ate on them throughout the week. But I just figured that was a good problem to have because these little things are so good. So I believe it was the night before this, we actually had carved our pumpkins, and I saved all of the pumpkin seeds to go ahead and bake them, and these ones turned out so good. I actually shared this recipe over on Instagram, so if you follow me over on Instagram, you might have already seen this, but I will go ahead and include this so you guys can make these if you happen to have any more pumpkins, or if you decide to get some more pumpkins and make them. They are super good. And if you are not following me over on Instagram, definitely go follow me over there because I am over there kind of sharing more of our day-to-day life. So I would love for you guys to follow me over there if you have not already. Next, I just needed to finish loading up my dishwasher. If you've seen my nighttime routine, I will link it up here for you guys. This is what I do every single night. I will actually go ahead and load our dishwasher up, and then I will also run it at night, and then it's just ready to go the next day. So this is probably one of my biggest things that I always feel like I need to do in the evening to set me up for success for the next day.
You go up I go down, and you see clear when I go blind, when I fall.
I am so excited that the peppermint scent is finally out. I am super, super happy about this. You guys know I've been talking about this for so long, and I have been waiting for these scents to come out again. So I will definitely be stocking up early on so that I can make it last for a little bit longer this time.
Okay, so I am going to be switching out my scents tonight, and I actually get a lot of questions about this. So I'm just going to kind of stop and actually show you guys what I do. So this is my stoneware tray, and I get this from Grove Collaborative. I love having this on my, like in my little dish station, because whenever you have things on your counter, anytime you put them on a tray, they look uniform and they look like they're supposed to be there. So I love having that be like the base of my dish station. This is my little bubble up dish brush, and it comes with this little ceramic cup, and then you also get this little guy, has like a little spring on it, and so you put this in here, and then you'll put dish soap in here and then a little bit of water, and then you just basically push it down and it'll kind of suds up, and it saves you a lot of dish soap, a lot. Like, you don't put too much in there, and then you just put like a splash of water, just enough to kind of suds it up. And I change this out about, like the water in there, about every 3 to 4 days. And then this one is actually a new one. This is the Bubble Up Sponge Dish. So this is basically like the same design, except instead of a brush, you have the actual sponge. So it's the same kind of thing though. You have your little ceramic dish, and then you have, I don't know what you call this, but it's like that little spring-loaded thing that you'll set your sponge on. So you set that in there, and then you just do the same thing. You just pour the dish soap over it, and then you will put a little bit of water. So I just wanted to kind of stop for a second and actually explain it, because I do explain it in my voiceovers, but it is a little bit harder sometimes because I feel like I talk a little bit quicker in my voiceovers. So I wanted to just take a minute and actually explain them, because I get so many questions about them, and honestly, I love both of them. I feel like they save me a ton in dish soap. They're just really convenient. I'm not on like constantly having to refill my dish soap. It's just like every couple days I'll kind of refill the station, and it's awesome. I've never had it be like mildewy or moldy or anything in there. As I said, I do empty it out and wash it out every 3 to 4 days or something. So it's usually about twice a week, and that seems to work good for me, but I really, really love it. So if you guys have not tried it yet, definitely check either one of those out, or both of them. Like, I think they're both really nice to have, but one or the other would be awesome too. So definitely check this one out. Okay, let's go ahead and get back into the cleaning.
So here was Micah, and she was just sitting on the chair watching me clean and waiting for a little bit of love.
Others, a cool kind of melody. You rattled my cage without warning, kept it up right till the morning.
And now back to just hand washing the rest of the dishes that don't go into our dishwasher.
You found a different side of me, the one I'd like to be, a different side of me, yeah. You found a different side of me, like someone pretty need, a different side of me, yeah. No stop signs, counting down till we take flight. It's how you make me feel. Yeah, yeah. Let's call in sick and be lazy. I'm all for doing what's crazy, 'cause you make it real, yeah. You found a different side of me, the one I'd like to be, a different side of me, yeah, yeah. Like someone pretty need, a different side of me, yeah, yeah.
So I've said this before, but this is like my favorite part of any cleaning video pretty much. I don't know what it is, but something about cleaning the sink is just so satisfying to me. And I also just feel like having a clean sink just makes your kitchen feel so much cleaner. So you guys always see me clean my sink, and it is just so satisfying to me. And I know that a lot of you guys have told me that you feel the same way, so I know that I am not alone in this.
You found a different side of me, the one I'd like to be, a different side of me, yeah, yeah. You found a different side of me, like someone pretty neat, a different side of me, yeah, yeah.
So one thing that I do every single day is I will actually drop a few drops of essential oils into my sink and then run some water down the drain for a second, and it really makes your sink smell so good. I love the peppermint scent, and one of you had actually recommended that I use that in my sink, and for some reason I had never thought to use the peppermint oil in my sink, but I really love it, especially now that I have the peppermint scent dish soap. I feel like it just smells so amazing.
As we're sitting here in silence, all I'm hearing is the rain. Don't mean to be so quiet, but there's nothing left to say. It's been going for a long time, but it's hard to cut the ties when there's no turning back, no, and we're saying goodbye.
So once all of the counters have been cleared off and the dishes have been cleaned and put away, I just wanted to go over my countertop with my multi-surface spray. This, of course, is in the peppermint scent. And I am just using my Grove Collaborative microfiber cloths to go ahead and wipe everything down. And I am really loving this scent, you guys. It smells so good. And I love that the smell kind of lingers for a little bit. It just helps kind of like smell your house up really nice. But it's not an overwhelming scent, so I really love it. And as I had mentioned before, I do have that link down below, so you can definitely go check it out and get whatever winter scent you want. I believe they have the peppermint, the Iowa pine, and the orange clove.
Used to be the perfect lovers, used to be the closest friends. I didn't want no other, but this man has got a hand. It's been going for a long time. We've been living in a lie when there's no turning back, no, and we're saying goodbye. Try to make it work, and I gave it all. I've been fighting for love, that I got nothing from. Try to fit in, but this can't be right. We are at a point where we just can't pretend.
And then just to finish everything off, I just wanted to light one of my Bath & Body Works candles. This is the second scent that I got. I had shared one of my other scents in my last cleaning video, and I just love how good this one smells. It's so light, but it is just like the perfect fall scent.
It's gotta be no other way for you and me once it's over.
I wanted to show you guys really quick. This is what I've talked about before. Now this is a lot worse than it usually gets. I usually take this out before it gets to this point, but I always have like a big bin kind of behind my couch, so it's tucked away. You don't really notice it unless it's looking like this. And this is my donation bin, and so what I do is I'll actually just keep this behind my couch, and then anytime I have anything that like doesn't fit anymore or doesn't, just I don't have a use for it anymore, or I don't use it all the time, it's so easy to just have a bin, and then once it gets full, I usually will just go ahead and take it out. But life's been crazy lately, so I have let it get to this point. But I'm gonna actually go ahead and take this out, and I will just take this to my car, and then we will go drop it off at a donation center, and then I will just return the bin back behind my couch, and we'll be good to go.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this cleaning video, and I hope it gave you the cleaning motivation that you were needing today. Definitely do not forget to subscribe down below if you have not already, and head over to Instagram as well and follow me over there, and I will see you guys in my next one.
And time flies pass by. I'm cutting down the wires, I'm feeling kinda tired. I think I lost myself, I think I lost it all. You know it's true, I've been thinking about you. You made me feel so safe right when you told me you were mine. But I'm too late, I can't undo my mistakes. The time's run out and I'm left standing wet here in the rain. The same cloud hanging over my head. God, I wish you were here to save me from myself.